Hi, Ty from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today, book of The Nutcracker from 1991. So let's get started. Once there was a little girl named Kara whose family was having a wonderful party on Christmas Eve. There was a beautiful Christmas tree and lots of delicious food. Kara ran back and forth to the front door to welcome the guests. "Merry Christmas," she said, as each one kissed her on the cheek. Then they all went inside to dance and eat and open their Christmas presents. The last to arrive was Kara's godfather, Herr Dothmeyer. All the children loved him very much because he was such a wonderful storyteller. Kara thought he could ever even perform magic. "Merry Christmas, Kara," he said, handing her a heavy package. "Merry Christmas and thank you," Kara cried, lifting a large wooden nutcracker from the wrapping. "He looked like a very brave soldier," she said. "And so he is," Herr Dothmeyer replied. Just then, the musician began to play a lively tune, and all the grown-ups joined together to dance. Kara carried her nutcracker over to where her cousin and friend was all playing with their new dolls. She held him very carefully and hummed a soft Christmas carol. All of a sudden, Kara's little brother, Frizz, jumped up from behind the sofa and grabbed the nutcracker away from his sister. "No, Frizz, no," Kara cried, chasing him. Soon all the children would run in after Fizz, but the nutcracker was very heavy and Fizz was a little boy. The nutcracker crashed to the floor and broke. Sadly, Kara picked up her injured nutcracker and showed him to Herr Dothmeyer. "Why, Kara," he said, tying his handkerchief around the nutcracker broken jaw. "Many good soldiers get hurt in battle. This will be his bandage, and you will be his nurse." And he wrapped his tear away and handed the nutcracker back to her. Carol was a very good little nurse. She gently tucked the nutcracker into the doll bed she had received at a Christmas present. She stayed by his side until all the guests had gone home. Then she kissed him good night and went up to bed. But Kara could not stop thinking about her nutcracker, so back down the stairs she crept and lifted him from the little bed. Then she curled up on the sofa and fell asleep with the nutcracker in her arm. While Kara was sleeping, Herr Dothmeyer came into the room. He quietly took the handkerchief off the nutcracker jar and gently waved it over Kara and the nutcracker. Suddenly the nutcracker changed into a handsome prince, standing guard over Kara while she slept. Later that night, Kara woke up. "Oh my goodness," she cried, for the trumpeting mice were running all over the room. Then she saw her nutcracker, who was now a handsome prince. He would bravely fight in a mouse that was wearing a crown on its head. "Leave him alone," Kara shouted at the wicked mouse. She jumped off the sofa and pulled the mouse's long tail. The mouse became so frightened that it ran away, with all the other mice squeaking after it. Thank you for your help, said the prince, picking up the crown which had fallen from the mice's head. I would like to invite you to the land of sweets so all my friends could thank you too. The prince placed the crown upon Kara's head, and her nightgown became a beautiful dress that sparkled and shimmered. Together they stepped outside. The falling snow wrished around them, and a pretty white dance carried them to the land of sweets. Everyone living in the land of sweets was named after delicious things to eat. When the prince and Kara arrived, he told his friends all about the battle with the huge mice and how Kara had saved them. Hooray for Kara, they all shouted. Then they carried Kara and the prince over to the two beautiful candy cane chairs. The people of the land of sweets performed beautiful dances for Kara and the prince. The first to perform was Candy Cane wearing red stripes. Then a dainty sugar plum fairy danced with a soldier. The dewdrop fairy gratefully toured before them, followed by many little angels with tiny wings. Even the flowers danced in the land of sweets, waving their pretty. Kara's favorite dancer was Mother Ginger. She wore a big wide skirt, and underneath it was six little children. They raced around and took each other's hands, dancing together in a circle, laughing and skipping. When their turn was over, they scrambled back under Mother Ginger's wide skirt. When all the dancers was finished, Kara and the prince stood up and clapped and clapped. I think it's time for us to go, the prince said, but we will come back to the land of sweets every Christmas Eve from now on. And then he called for his sled, which were drawn by two reindeers. After waving goodbye to their friends, Kara and the prince flew off together into the early morning sky, home to a very Merry Christmas. So that was the Nutcracker from 1991. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a good every day with another video coming out real soon.